Hello, everyone, and welcome to Christopher's Entertainment Blog. I am your host, Chris. Welcome to my DC TV Comic Con panel review and talk. A lot of cool stuff going on at this year's Comic Con 2014. One of them was this huge, gigantic panel they had for all the DC TV shows coming out this season. And that includes the first season of Flash, first season of Gotham, first season of Constantine, and the third season of the great show Arrow. And that's what I'm going to start off first because Arrow he's got the absolute most stuff that's coming up. First off, for Arrow, they unveiled a picture, I think maybe a few days before Comic Con or around Comic Con, of Colton Haynes, who plays Roy in Arrow, and they unveiled a picture of him as Arsenal. Very cool picture. Stephen Amell made a fun joke at the panel saying that he has now the second coolest outfit on the show because now Roy has got this awesome red outfit that looks amazing, and that should be interesting to see how they're going to go with that. It also was unveiled that the former Superman Brandon Routh is coming to Arrow. He is going to play the Atom on the show, so he's coming back to DC, and that's great. I like Brandon Routh a lot. I actually kind of like Superman Returns in a way. I mean, it obviously wasn't the greatest, but hey, I had fun with Superman Returns, even though it did get a little repetitive. But hey, I'm glad to have Brandon Routh on the show. That should be very cool. Um, what else do we got? They also unveiled like a trailer, like a tease trailer that they had. They showed a lot of cool stuff. They said that Felicity Smoke is finally going to go out with Oliver. They're going to go out on a date. And there's going to be he's going to end up telling her that he was not on the island the whole time before. So there's going to be a whole thing with that. They also said that maybe Brandon Routh character, the Atom, who I think he plays the character's name, I believe, is Roy Palmer, if I'm not mistaken. I know everyone. I believe that's what it was Roy Palmer. So I know I'm drawing a blank now. So Ray Palmer. It's not Roy Palmer. It's Ray Palmer. That's what it was. But he's going to be playing Ray Palmer, and that's from the comic books, The Atom. And there's going to be some tension going on there between him and Oliver Queen and Felicity. So yeah, that should be interesting. Apparently, the character Brendan Routh's character is going to be the head of Queen Consolidated now. So hey, it should be fun. It should be fun. They also unveiled that Ra's al Ghul is going to be on Arrow season 3. Hasn't been cast yet, but he will be there. So we can expect all the League of Shadows to show up. Nissa al Ghul, and they said that Sarah is coming back as well. So we're going to see her. She's one of my favorite characters on the show, the Canary. So I'm happy to see her come back. But yeah, they also announced, what else did they announce? They also announced not just today, I believe, that the actor J.R. Ramirez has been cast to play the character of Wildcat. So maybe he's the one that trains Laurel Lance. So yeah, and they said it's going to play a pivotal role in Laurel Lance this season. So maybe they're trying to gear something up with that. So that's another interesting thing, man. I mean, I'm all for it. If they can somehow explain how Laurel can become Black Canary or whatever, and maybe this is the way to do it. If this is the way to do it and it works and it looks like real to me, then hey, I'm all for it. So much stuff happening with Arrow. I I know there was something else. I know. Oh, John Diggle. They talked about John Diggle having the baby now in this new season, and apparently that's going to make some tension between the whole group. And they showed a scene where Oliver was basically kicking out Diggle, and there was a big fight going on. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. Um, they said that Laurel is going to be business partners now with Oliver, so they got something working out there. Things are gearing up, man. I mean, everyone's involved, everyone's full on board now. I mean, full steam ahead. Team Arrow, um, and man, so much stuff. Detective Lance is back. He's not dead. I know that they showed, like, in the final episode of season 2, they showed him collapsing. He looked like he was dying, but they said he'll be back. And apparently, I guess he's going to be the captain, or he'll be the captain or something. So that should be that should be cool as well. So what else? Oh, so much stuff. John Barrowman. John Barrowman, who plays Malcolm Merlin, is going to be a permanent character on the show. Very cool. And Thea, Oliver's sister, is coming back. Thea Queen. Apparently, she's going to be a darker character, so I'm sure there's going to be some fights breaking out between her and Merlin and Oliver and everybody. And it's going to be cool. I can't wait to see what they do with this season. I think this season is going to be better than season 2. I like season 2 a lot. I thought the finale was a little bit not as good as the first season finale, but I believe this season is going to be spectacular. It looks like it's going to be just amazing. It keeps raising the bar each year, and how can you top Deathstroke? Well, first bring on all these characters, and not only are we having all these characters that I just mentioned, and I know I'm also leaving out, I almost forgot, Amanda Waller. They're going to talk. There's going to have that backstory with him and Amanda Waller. There's more backstory with her. How he in the last season, final episode, that he ended up going to Hong Kong, off the island, and now he's in Hong Kong now. So, that relationship is going to be explained, I'm sure. And apparently he's going to meet some other characters there that apparently train him as well. I think one of the characters' name was Akiko, if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I don't have it in front of me, but it's just from it's ringing a bell. So, I mean, there's so many characters. It just seems amazing. They're bringing all these characters on board now. So, I mean, a few go out from season 2, and then we have many, many more come in, and very. I'm excited. I'm excited for this season. It looks very, very interesting. But I got to get into the Flash. The Flash. All right. The Flash also looks like a very good show. Spin-off of the Arrow. Grant Gustin is playing the Flash. And it was announced that before Comic-Con that Stephen Amell's cousin, Robbie Amell, is going to be playing Firestorm. So that is another great addition to these shows. It's just amazing the amount of talent they're getting for these shows, and yeah, I like it. I like Robbie Amell. He was great on the Tomorrow People. I thought he did a really good job on there. I actually kind of liked the Tomorrow People, but it went off. I'm glad he's on the Flash now. It's even better. Hey, awesome. So I can't wait to see. Maybe eventually they will cross over. Have Robbie Amell on Arrow, and then there'll be like a crossover thing. That should be interesting. They did say that early on in the seasons of these shows, they are going to cross them over very early on, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. There was also mention of an episode called Oracle that is all about the backstory of Felicity and her father and growing up and everything. So That should be very cool as well. I know Oracle is in the comic books as well. So that is Barbara Gordon, if I'm not mistaken. So you know, they keep crossing thing over, and they keep having tons of Easter eggs in these shows, and it's very fun and awesome shows. Let's see else what we got here. For the Flash, I mean, the Flash is looking spectacular. You guys need to watch the trailers if you haven't already. It's looking very good, looking very very good. But not too much other stuff about the Flash that I could find, um, or that I can remember in my head. But definitely shaping up, and I think they're going to do very well this season. And yeah, but on to Constantine. Unfortunately for Constantine, the one character has been taken out, and that was if I can bring it up, Lucy Griffiths, if I can say it, is going to be in the pilot, and she's basically someone that can like see the dead or something to that effect. I mean, it was a character they made up, but yeah, apparently they said that they felt like she couldn't go toe to toe with Constantine, I guess, every week. So they made some changes, and they're going to have a character from the comic book, which is Zed from the comic books, is going to be now with Constantine now for the rest of the season. After the pilot, then it's going to change over to the character Zed, and that's being played by Angelica Kelia, if I'm saying it right, Mexican actress. I don't know too much about her really, so this should be very interesting to see how they go with that. But I would have liked to see more of Lucy Griffiths, if I can say her name. Gosh. But it's not. You're not going to get too attached to the character. It's just going to be one episode, but it's unfortunate. But I this show looks very interesting. I think it's going toe to toe with Grimm, or back to back, I believe. So I mean, if they keep that same tone of Grimm, I think it's going to be a very good show. I really do, because Grimm is a very good show. So if they keep that type of tone, it's supernatural stuff going on. So that element will be, I think, a hit. I really do, and I can't wait to see that as well. I mean, um, yeah, Matt Ryan, who's playing Constantine. I mean, I don't. He hasn't really been in a lot of stuff I've seen. The only thing I know him from is Assassin's Creed 4 video game. So, uh, that is it. So I'm fascinated to see how he does in this. I hope it goes well. So, uh, yeah. Moving on. The last but not least is Gotham, and this is one that is also very fascinating, extremely fascinating. Takes place in Gotham, obviously, uh, but it follows Jim Gordon, Detective Jim Gordon, and I don't have my notes in front of me for that. So, but yeah. Oh, here they are. Yeah, It's Jim Gordon's origin story. It's basically about him and walking the streets and being a cop in Gotham. So it sounds like a cool concept. I mean, it's almost like a detective show, but with Gotham, comic book elements in there. So I can't wait to see it. And from what I hear out of Comic Con, what they're saying, they screened this a lot of the episode, or showed some stuff from. Uh, I believe they showed the actual pilot, and they said it was great from what I could hear. Also for Flash as well, they showed the pilot as well, and they said that was great. So that looks good. And Constantine, I haven't really heard anything about Constantine the pilot, but I haven't heard anything bad. So, but I did hear about Gotham and the Flash, and they said those pilots were great. So. Um, and with Gotham, I mean, they have all the younger wannabe super villains that will one day be super villains. You have the Penguin, you have Catwoman, um, So, and uh, I can't wait to see how they do that. I mean, they're like young, like almost like kids almost. So I don't know how that's going to work, but um, and you have a young Bruce Wayne, a young Batman. Well, he's Bruce Wayne. He's just a kid, and it takes place after his parents were tragically murdered. So you have that whole story going on, and yeah, I mean, it could be a hit. The bad thing is it's on Fox. Fox is known for just axing just, shows without caring, it seems like. I really, really hope Gotham does well. But that one I think I'm the most scared for, even though it looks good from what I heard and what I've seen, and I'm the most scared for that because of the network, Fox. I mean, there's been other shows that I've liked very much on Fox, and they've just taken them off after one or two seasons, and it's just, I just don't get that network very well. I just don't understand them. But I hope it does well, and I hope they keep it on. I hope they have some type of like a contract thing made up that where they can keep it on if it's very good. Because I hate to have them have a very good show, it doesn't get ratings, and they take it off, and it's like a crime. It's like, what are you doing? So I'm fascinated by these shows, guys. So much stuff coming out. I know I probably missed some stuff, but if I missed anything and you guys know, write in the comments below and let me know, guys. Uh, whatever I missed, but there's just so much cool stuff happening with these shows, and that's just a few things that they talked about, and I can't wait. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think of these shows, if you're excited or not excited. If I missed anything, write in the comments below and let me know, because I'm like a madman trying to find and trying to get all this knowledge for these shows because I'm so excited to see them. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. Like and subscribe. I appreciate the support. Um, but that's it for me. I am Chris for Christopher's Entertainment Blog. Thanks a lot, guys. Take it easy.